Hi everyone, so welcome to the Monday Maker video. So today I thought we'd have a go, because I made this a while ago, which is kind of like a gate-front trifold card with little cats on the front, and this glitter card is Dovecraft glitter card, and then this is all from the Time to Celebrate pack, and then it's just plain white. That's one of the Dovecraft sentiments. And yeah, so I made that, but I thought, oh, let's do one with the Grand Plans pack. So this is the Grand Plans paper pad. This is a 6x6. So I've used the 6x6 and the 12x12 on the card that I'm showing you today. I've used the 6x6 for the pattern pieces, and then these guitars were a fussy cut out of the 12x12. But it's a great pack for guys, especially those who aren't necessarily into drinking, aren't necessarily into football, you know, etc. And teenagers as well, this is good for. You've got music and you've got all sorts. As you can see, mine's well loved, my pad. I've had this for a while and I use it a lot. And then for the mat, this red, I've used this card out of the A4 colour card pack from Dovecraft, out of the reds. And I've used this cherry red, which is like the second one in. But it's just quite nice and bright. It works perfectly for a mat. Yeah, and then the cards, the white card, you can either use the Dovecraft white card, or you can use a card blank. I know Dovecraft do 6x6s. This is actually 5 3/4 by 5 3/4, just so that then if you've got A4s, you can make it out of an A4. And then the little happy birthday I cut out of the Dovecraft A4 holographic card, which I love. I love this holographic card. You've heard me raving about it before, but just look at the colours. It's just so nice. Oh my goodness. So I've cut the happy birthday out of that, and it just picks up all the little colours that are in the card itself. So yeah, so that's the card for today. Obviously it opens up at the front there, like that. So don't forget to head over to www.drkcrafts.co.uk and go and check out all the wonderful products that are over there. So let's get into it. Okay, so for this card, you're going to need a card blank that's 5 3/4 by 5 3/4, or you can use an A4 and cut it down to be 5 3/4 by 11.5, and you're just going to score halfway at 5 3/4 by 5 3/4, which will give you a 5 3/4 by 5 3/4 card blank, nice and square. And then with it opening up normally, you're going to come along this bottom edge and just mark at 2 inches. And you're going to do it either side, so you know you're definitely going to cut it right. And then what we're going to do is we're going to cut across here. So we're going to cut the whole of this top section up, and we're just going to leave this bottom section. Okay, so I'm going to get my metal rule and craft knife in, and we're just going to cut across from the crease over to the cut edge like that. So you've got like a 2 flap, and then you just want to cut this top section off. So you end up with that bit coming out, and you can keep that for something else. And then you're just left with this. It's kind of like a little, like a stable door, I guess, really, isn't it? It's sort of like a stable door type effect. So then on this front section here, you need a piece of mat that is 1 3/4 by 5 1/2, and a piece of pattern that is 1 1/2 by 5 1/4. So I'm going to go ahead and stick those two down. So you should end up with that. Okay, so I'm going to put that to one side for the moment, and we're going to bring in a piece of mat card that is 5 1/2 by 9, and what we're going to do is we're going to score it at 5 1/2 inches, and then that makes you a kind of a card. It's just got a top. It's a top fold card, but it doesn't come all the way down. So then what we're going to do is we open this card up, and this is going to sit like that, with it top folding down. Now if you want to, you can punch a border on here. Now this is my little sample that I've done, and I've punched like a little star border in. So if you want to do that, you can, but if you do that, just be mindful that your pattern piece on the top will be smaller. Okay, so I'm not going to do that for this one, so I'm just going to go ahead and stick this into the card base here. And then on the front here, you just need a piece of pattern paper, which is 3¼ by 5¼ and as I said, if you're going to make it a little bit, if you're going to put a thing on the edge, punch that edge, then obviously it just needs to be not quite as high. I'm going to go ahead and stick this down. So there you have your kind of top flap and your side flap there. Now we are going to go ahead and stick a white piece in here, but before we do that, I'm going to finish off on the front. So I've got these guitars which I cut out of the 12 for 12 grand plan pack. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to add them on to the front of my card. Now I think I might put them on the front here like that and then have the happy birthday on. I was thinking about having the happy birthday on the bottom, but if I do that I'm then stuck with the guitars, so I might put them a bit higher maybe. Put happy birthday up there and then maybe have the guitars like that, I think. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and stick these. And then you just need a white piece that's 5¼ by 5¼ and that is going to go in the middle here. And I've already stamped my greeting on, so I'm going to go ahead and stick that down. And so there you have it. There's your kind of gatefold trifold card, gatefront trifold card even, because you kind of got this kind of gate fence fold there. Yeah, so you can decorate it however you want. I previously did it on another video, but I did different size. So this was, I put some little cats on the front, and then I had this as my top panel, and I just made it dropped lower. And actually I think I preferred it to be higher like this one. Just have to be careful with these are a bit flimsy, so obviously where that's wanting to open, you just have to bear that in mind. But yeah, so that's the card for today. So I hope you enjoyed it. Go and check up dlkcrafts.co.uk and have a look at their site. Please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video, leave a comment down below, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.